What, Charlie?
Hotter bad bitches in the city. All the girls, they are so pretty. Hotter bad bitches in the city. All the girls, they are so pretty. Why do you...
Okay, hello you guys. So I'm back today and I'm going to be telling you guys a story time about my past. And personally for me, when I watch other people's stories about what they've been through, it's very inspiring and it makes me want to, you know, manifest more, achieve more in general. This story is a couple of years ago and this was my first adult real relationship. I was like 21. In the past I had, you know, high school boyfriends, but I wouldn't consider those like real relationships. And this guy was significantly older than me, major age gap. I wasn't that interested into him in the beginning. I was more interested in his friend, to be honest, but the more I got to talk to him, I gravitated towards him, and I'm someone that goes after people that like really go against the grain. They have like an edginess aspect to them. They don't really go with the mold of what society says people should be like, and if someone's like that, then I am all over it. Like, that is my type to the T. So once I started talking to him more, I realized like, okay, I'm in love with you and we need to be together. And mind you, at this time, like, yes, this guy was texting me, but he was not like texting me enough. Like, 1 or 2 times out of the day, absolutely not. Like, his best friend was even texting me more, so I was giving his friends, like, you know, more attention or whatever. But I was like, why isn't this man texting me? And this is when I was really first getting into, you know, the law of assumption and realizing you can actually influence other people to act the way that you want. So basically what I did, because I knew, you guys, I had a desire and I was going to get this fulfilled some way, somehow. I knew I wanted it to be in a committed relationship with this man. That is what I wanted, and I was not going to settle for anything else. And mind you, there were a lot of times where I really did want to give up, because I was like, this guy isn't ever gonna change. Like, he's not asking me out. Like, we haven't even hung out and it's been a few weeks. So it got to the point where I was in this process of like, should I leave or should I go? And I think I even told him like, this isn't working out for me. Like, it's whatever. Lo and behold, I was just like, you know, I'm gonna make this work. So I basically visualized and I basically went into my mind and thought about exactly how I would feel if I was already in a relationship with this man. And not necessarily us being together, but like the essence of how I would feel if I was at the mall or going to the grocery store or driving in my car getting coffee. Like, what would I really feel like if I knew I had someone that was my partner that I could rely on each and every single day and would be there for me? And, you know, I would know they would be calling and texting me and wanting to know what I'm doing and like taking me out and spending time with me. Like, I embodied this feeling, you guys. Every single time I went out to do errands, I would be like, oh my goodness, like, it feels so amazing to have, you know, a boyfriend. And when I tell you I embodied this feeling, I felt this feeling. I would play, you know, my music in the car. I would create multiple playlists to make me feel, you know, in this lovey-dovey mood. I'm very like music oriented, and I recognize when I incorporate music into my visualizations, it helps tremendously. Like, my frequencies, my vibrations, they are just off the charts. Like, I will be feeling like I'm on drugs or something when I'm in these states of mind, playing music, embodying that I have a man, that I am just living this life of being in love. So I did that repeatedly, each and every single day. And mind you, I already told this man, like, I don't want to have anything to do with you, like, it's okay, we'll go our separate ways. But this man, he just kept texting me, like, repeatedly, kind of over and over. And mind you, we went probably 2 days without communicating, and then he texted me and we started talking again, and then that's when things actually became serious between us. We got into a relationship. I think this was around like the 2-month mark that we knew each other. And mind you, before this, like, I knew him, but we weren't like dating or anything. We would text here and there, and then it was like 2 months and 2 months and a half is when he told me that he loved me. And then that started off our 2-year-long relationship with each other. And I want you guys to know, I had many doubts within this process. I cried a lot. I had a lot of anxiety. But I did know, I had this knowing that it was possible for me to actually get this. The core thing that I really recognized when it came down to is my feeling state. Like, when I was in those, you know, not very positive circumstances within myself, but I changed that around. I would drive in my car and blast music and embody this like incredible feeling when it came to myself, and then I incorporated, you know, someone else being there with me. And I did this day in and day out. Like, every single time I would drive or go to the store, I really embodied that state of mind over and over and over. And it was like this repeated thing, and it wasn't like I was on a schedule. It was honestly just really fun for me to like imagine and play pretend and feel what that would feel like for me. And by doing this repeatedly, I really just, you know, would fall into this state naturally. Like, I would wake up and, you know, visualize myself laying on top of someone because it felt just so natural, because I've been doing it, you know, for the past days, or like having someone in the car with me playing music, or like laughing or going to dinner. Truly feeling into that was the thing that really got me there. That's what I'm gonna say. That is just my little story. I hope this really helps you. I just want you guys to know, like, these things are possible for you. It's just, how much do you actually believe that you can have what you want? How deserving do you actually feel that you are? Because all it is really tricking your mind into believing that you have something already, and it should feel very natural for you when it does come. And that is my video, and I will be back tomorrow.